me see. Okay. Ashleigh, your guides are, are are some of your guides part of the ascended masters, like Jesus, Buddha, uh, geez, I can't. This other names escape me. Uh, Hello, Sarah H. Okay, Ashleigh, pile 1, 2, or 3. I am using the Celtic Tarot. There is a link to it to Amazon in the description on YouTube. If you would like to take a look at that and purchase 3K. Okay, Ashleigh, 4 numbers between 1 and 27. Quite a while. To answer your question, Sarah, quite a while. I, as a kid, had that feeling. But I was raised in very conservative Christian home, and so I have only really like grown into it over the past, I would say, 5 years or so. So, you know, that's just kind of the short background history on that for me. Ashleigh 2, 7, 13, and 25. Oh, you're fine, Ashleigh. You're fine. Okay. The first card, the situation, is the Six of Wands. So this is relaying a message of victory. The finish line is in sight. Positive movement is propelling the individual forward in their purpose. Time for celebration or congratulations. If there is something that you're asking that you should do, the answer is yes. Though this isn't quite in the question position of the question answer position of the reading, since this is the situation. But there could be something that you're asking about, which could be the situation. But I'm going to hold off on that real quick. The next card is for the Father. So, otherwise known as the Emperor. This represents a masculine or authoritarian figure in an individual's life. One may need to learn to take their power back or need to be more like an emperor. So this is in the position of conflicts to the situation. So this could be something that I feel like I feel a personal struggle. Like maybe you do need to kind of take on the qualities of the emperor in standing your ground, but or maybe that's really hard for you to do. Not that you're a pushover, but you give in more times than not. The card in the advice position is the King of Shields. Also the King of Pentacles. as a person, it says wise in business and finances, practical and steady. It suggests to apply oneself in a practical manner, bringing forth the best results. So, again, that kind of really resonates with the father figure here. The outcome is the page of cauldrons, or the page of cups. So, so an offer could be coming soon that will open your heart. There's reconciliation and joy is suggested by this card. So, what's the situation with hello Daniel? Sorry, I'm just now seeing you. What's the situation between for this father card? I feel yet again I got this thing of internal conflict. This six of wands really kind of coming out to me as that combined with the father. Which, remember, the father, the emperor, talks about, taking back our power. So, it's a situation that has put you in a thought. I know there's a chance my dad may not be my biological dad, and I've been toying with the idea of finding out, but don't want to affect our relationship. Could it be that? Okay. I can definitely see where this thought, where that could be kind of shadowing over you, and putting you in a position of kind of like being powerless, because there is this uncertainty. that sounds like really what it could be. It's the king of shields. So, um, the thought here with the King of Shields being in the advisory position, um, and how that talks about applying oneself in a practical manner can bring the best results. Think practically about this. What is going to bring, what's going to be best for your highest good? Okay, what's going to be a path that puts you in a position that is going to build you up? I think if you do this, that it's not going to be a negative effect. The reason why I would say that is, excuse me, is this page of cauldrons coming up here, and I'm going to move away from the literal meaning here and go with a more abstract meaning. In that, with this card coming up, this is a page usually represents like a kid, and so I think what your spirit guides are trying to tell you is that no matter what you do, whether you go and you have this test done and it comes back that he's not your dad, father, whatever, or it comes back and he is, or if you don't have the test done at all, I don't believe that it's going to. I believe they're saying that that it's not going to have any effect on your relationship. In fact, what I would fear is that the unknown will always be in the back of your mind. And so, therefore, that could end up being a harm to your relationship. Now, that's not me saying to go and do this test, but at the same time, we should be realistic about this. Let's be practical. Let's be practical about this, and take back our power and regain control of the situation in our mind. And I think once you do that and you find out one way or the other, what it's going to come down to at the end of the day is this individual that has been a dad to you all this time, has that individual really changed? What does that change between you and this individual? So they're not your biological dad. they've been there as your biological dad should have been. And that should count more than anything. So, I hope that helped and it has got you in a clear mind enough to think about this further and give it some deeper thought. So, peace to you, friend.